What a brilliant game. But what would your perfect 3-car garage be?
Ooh, 3-car. Is this like realistic 3-car garage, or is it like no limits?
No. So no limit money. It could be whatever vehicle. So okay, maybe it doesn't have to be a car. It could be like a tank or
I don't know what I do with a tank thing. I'm gonna go with cars because like that's what I know best.
Fresh.
So I'm gonna give you two lists. I'm gonna give you my realistic
cars,
list, and I'm gonna give you my and I'm gonna give you then my like no limits list. So I think the realistic list for me. So my 3-car garages, I'd want an Audi SQ8.
Ooh, fresh.
Which is dirty. I love the Q8. It looks sick.
Bees.
It looks sick.
100%.
It looks really, really sick.
It's like a mature Urus. That's what that is.
Yeah, like an Urus. I actually don't really like the way an Urus looks. It's a bit
pointy, in it.
I don't know, and like it's got a very flat ass. Like it's very like, I don't know. It doesn't
pancake.
Yeah, it's very yeah, exactly. It's pancake. It's basically a pancake. Whereas the SQ8, you know, it's like it's got a bit to it, you know.
Yeah, bit
so that's kind of like the family wagon, the SQ8. Okay. The everyday runaround for me, I think, would be like a I think it would either be an M3 or like a Golf GTI, like one of the two.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Golf GTI just because like it's an everyday car, right? You want to thrash it around. You don't want to worry about... And M3s are actually quite expensive. So I go Golf GTI. And then the other car, the third car is... I'd go for a 911 GT2 RS. Because it is a dream of mine. Like one day I hope and pray that I'm able to afford a Porsche.
That would be fresh. It's gonna happen.
Bro,
you're pretty much soon there.
I can't, man. I love Porsches, and I know some family who have them. Like 911. I know someone who had a 911 turbo, and I got a ride in it back when I was younger. And oh man, it was so sick. I love Porsches. So I think that would be my realistic one. What would be your realistic one? Because I know you're an Audi. You're an Audi and like VW fanboy.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man. So realistic. It's gonna have to be like an RS6 in there, man.
Bro, that was gonna be
them RS6s.
The new one.
So
the new
nice.
one is disgusting.
The new one.
Oh my god.
Bro, have you seen the ABT kit on it?
I know which video you're talking about, right? There was a video.
Yeah.
Like a 5-minute video or something like that. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh my days, that car is something else, man.
Yo,
the way it looks.
That's like a dream car.
Oh man, that RS6 is. But bro, the RS6 is so expensive. It starts from something like.
Yeah.
It starts from almost 100k, I think.
In the hundreds, yeah, 100%.
Which is
RS6 and RS7s, man. Some of the best like all round cars, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely.
So like RS6, just because it looks like a beast.
Yeah.
And then like a Golf R or something.
Okay.
Maybe an S3, an Audi S3.
Okay, not an RS3.
Audis.
Not an RS3, just an S3.
Well, you know what? This is gonna be like a whole RS, like family car in it. All RS. Alright, so we got an RS3 and RS6. Fuck R8, man. Fuck you.
Really, an R8?
Nah.
Okay, I was about to say.
Nah. Oh. Like talking realistic. Because like the supercars that I want, technically they're realistic, but just later on in life.
Like what?
You know what I mean? Like a Lambo or something, bro.
He's gonna come out like, yo, Chiron, man, Chiron. Right, what Lambo do you want? What, you want an Aventador or a Huracan?
SV, man.
You want an Aventador SV?
Yeah, like dream car, man.
Really?
Like, yeah, man. There's something about it. The V12 engine,
oh, man.
natural.
But do you think you'll still like that? Do you think you'll still like that when they bring
So
the new like generation of Lamborghinis, which won't be V12 and stuff like that?
Yes. So this is something I've been thinking about, because originally before the SV, it was obviously the Aventador. That was my favorite car, like dream car, blah blah blah. Like, I've got it here. It's a black one. I've literally got a model of it.
Yeah.
You know, that law of attraction type thing. You know, you look at it every day. It appears. I'll just end up getting like loads of these little black models when I'm older. So I've been thinking about this, you know, because like thinking about, you know, manifesting and all of that stuff, saying that you want it and it appears type of thing. Obviously putting in the hard work. I've thought about it, and they've brought out a new Aventador SVJ, and you know what? I didn't really like it over the SV. There's something about the SV that is just like, I don't know, just so close to my heart. I've seen one in real life. I've sat in one in real life, and they're just, the sound of it is just incredible. Like 100% hands down.
That's
like,
always been
the day I get that car.
That's always been the attraction of Lambos, though, right? Like the whole poster,
The
whole
sound.
poster thing. You know, it's always been
It's
always been the attraction, and you know, you take it back before the Aventador, right? And you go to the
Countach,
not even just one before that, right? You go back to the Murcielago, right?
Murcielago.
Even that is still such an iconic car now, particularly with when you get the vents open at the side. It looks like a
what beast!
It's like it's you know, it's they're so iconic, and I think they'll never kind of die out. And Lamborghini have that niche of that poster car, like completely under wraps. But all right, kind of folks, now you've done realistic. I think you know, Aventadors will come down in price. Like once the next generation comes out, whatever that may be, Aventadors will crash in price like Murcielagos did. So what's your dream one then, right? What's your dream one?
So my dream one has got to be obviously the Aventador SV, a G-Wagon 6x6. Such a beast of a car, man. I've seen that car in real life, in London. Remember all them gold cars?
Yeah.
So I saw those parked outside the Jumeirah Hotel, I believe, and all wrapped in gold. Yo, the sickest thing I've seen. I was so gassed. I was literally there for like half an hour taking photos of them. There was an SV, the G-Wagon 6x6, and a Bentley.
It's the most unnecessary car in the world.
Yo, it's just a beast though, isn't it? Like, imagine going to the shops in that. That'd be sick. So them two, and then it's gonna have to be a Chiron.
So just whilst you were saying that, I was just looking on Auto Trader to see how much you can buy a Murcielago for. There are some here, right? There's one here. I don't know if it's too good of a spec, but it's a 2008 Murcielago 08 reg.
Okay.
With 26,000 miles on the clock. It's only 150k.
Yo.
Which is like the GT2 RS that I said is more than that.
More than that, yeah.
Like, you know, like that's not. That's what I expect to happen to the Aventador prices when whatever the next one is that comes out. So, but I think I see it. I see it in your future. I'm sure. 100%. I'm sure if you keep your head down, you'll get that, and then you can come pick me up. And shit.
And only 2-seater.
Yeah, exactly. Run around in that 2-seater.
What's your realist? Like imaginary one or whatever.
Dream. So I think I would have a P1, a McLaren P1.
Oh, they're so nice. One of my favorite McLarens.
Just because like it was part of that like hypercar trio.
Yeah.
And it was always like that, and the LaFerrari one there was my favorite ones.
Beast.
I would definitely have a Ferrari of sorts. Just trying to think which one though, because there's so many. Like,
yo, the 812 is actually so nice, you know.
I do like the 812. Although if I was to choose only one Ferrari in my garage, I'm not sure that would be the one. To be fair, I think I'd probably just have to take the LaFerrari.
LaFerrari in it.
I just have to take the
Such a piece.
LaFerrari. And then the third car, I think I'd have to take. I'm not going to take a Lambo.
Nah, I've already got that, so it's fine.
I would probably take. So what I'm weighing up in my head is whether I take a McLaren.
Yeah.
So whether I take something like the F1.
Okay. Classic.
Or like the Senna or something like that.
Ooh. Classic or new boy.
Or whether I take a Pagani. Because I love Paganis, man. I love them. Like
The
take
Zonda.
like a Zonda.
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna bun McLaren, man. I'm gonna take one of the like original Pagani Zondas.
Zondas, yeah. With
'cause
like the
they
4
were,
exhausts in the circle.
Boy, they
were
were so classic. Those Zondas.
And the sound of them were crazy, innit?
Yeah. Like the new one, the Huayra, like I don't think it's popped off as much as as the Zonda, but like they did a billion versions of the Zonda and stuff like that. And I think it's just like it's so cool, like the whole cockpit being right up at the front and then the really long tail.
Yeah.
I just think it looks like
It's like a Hot Wheels car, man.
It just looks so sick. Yeah, so I guess I'd take the P1. I got a McLaren in there anyway. I got a P1, the LaFerrari, and then I'd take one of the Zondas. I wouldn't really care too much, but I'll take a Zonda. Bro, I'm just imagining that in my head now on the front drive.
Could you imagine?
That would be amazing.
Yo, an underrated car though. Underrated car. Koenigseggs.
Yeah.
Underrated, man.
They are amazing cars. I think they're very like engineering driven though. Like you can tell engineering has driven that car.
They gone into there fully.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas some of the others like
more flamboyant.
They're not the best, right? And they accept that, right? They're not the fastest. They're not the most comfortable. They're not the best round a lap. But like, you know what? That doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Nah,
really.
man. Like when you're driving 20 miles an hour around London, it doesn't really matter, to be fair.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd be happy enough in my Zonda.
Cool, man.